my dreams, yeah. In my life, I dream a lot of things in my life. You dream, I dream, they dream, we dream. Cause we don't be satisfied for what we have. We have different dreams in our life.
Hi guys, assalamu alaikum. So in last video we discussed about a letter of remonstration once you get your visa refusal, and I think it was really helpful. A lot of people kept commenting and saying thanks, and then they ask about re-interview, like what kind of questions do they ask and what is a re-interview. So in this video we are going to discuss a re-interview after a letter of remonstration once it's accepted. So actually the embassy will invite you and your spouse for a re-interview, and it's a gleichzeitig interview. It means at the same time same questions would be asked from the both spouse, husband and wife. And I don't know why do they do it, but maybe they want to make sure some of the things, or whatever doubts do they have, they want to remove it, or maybe they want to know if you guys are telling the truth or you guys are telling the lie, unfortunately. So they want to make it sure. And yeah, you guys kept asking about the questions. What kind of questions do they ask in the re-interview? So the questions are pretty simple for you guys. It's not like a rocket science, and it's a personal information about you or your spouse, and then the time you guys spent, the places you guys visited, or your house, like for example the color of the walls or something like that. So they want to ask you such kind of questions, or questions like salary, or how much your husband or your wife they earn, and about your relatives. And then at the end they ask like why you want to go specifically to Germany, or for example what if they deny your visa, so what will you do? So question like this. So please keep this thing in your mind and be well prepared. And now story time. So I will share my story with you guys. Actually they refused my visa, and after that I did my remonstration. Luckily I got feedback from them, and after a couple of months they called me that I have a re-interview in the embassy. And at the same time they sent a letter to my wife. She was by that time living in Germany, that she should come to Landratsamt and she would be interviewed. And both the timings were almost the same, so we went to the authorities at the same time. And I was in Pakistan by then, and they were asking us questions at the same time, personal information about spouse, about some like documents we submitted. And then it was a long discussion, and I really complained about the long waiting and so like a slow visa system. This process really made me frustrated. I complained it, but I think the system is like this. I hope it will change one day, because I'm really positive about it, but I hope it will change as soon as possible. But yeah, they didn't react it like, oh yeah, we want to make it like better or something. They don't care, I think, about this. And yeah, one thing I noticed that the case was transferred to another officer. Like first another officer was dealing our case, but after remonstration there was another officer, she was dealing it then. So after 1.5 months they emailed me to bring passport and tickets or intended date of travel and stuff like this, so they can print my visa on my passport. So yeah, finally I got my visa. So I hope you guys find this helpful, and please don't worry. I know it's a very hurtful process and it's really slow. So yeah, buck up and keep your head up, no problem. It's your right, they have to give you visa, and I hope you guys provide true documents. And all the best, and remember me in your prayers. Until then, take care of yourself. Ciao.